You straight up cuckooed that dude, bro. Oh my God.
You've got all your Charger gear on because
feeling fresh as hell.
Well, you guys better enjoy it. The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
On the move and throws and touchdown.
Do this together. Players, coaches, staff, fans, together we can create something truly special.
Stay tuned for some good content.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Wolldog, sitting with my buddies, Kev, Hug, and Duggan.
Can't believe this is happening already. This
It's
is wild.
Finally here, folks. Let's not forget Kyle, the coach, Duggan.
It's hard knowing that everyone listening knows what the pick is, and we're just sitting here in the past. We don't have no clue.
But that being said, also, can I address how stupid Derek Carr looked? Can I just address that?
Yeah, folks, we're
the
watching
this.
Get
out of here.
Right
what is this?
now.
2005?
How dare you?
The draft just started, but not before seeing Derek Carr and Ice Cube up there. Was just okay. All right. Well, the draft has started. We are in round one, pick one. We have no idea what's going on. You guys get to hear this after the fact. You get to hear our roller coaster of emotions. And during this, we might have a couple of guest spots coming on. I'm excited because we haven't had some of these people on before, but it's going to be a treat. There's some people that are at the draft right now, which is awesome. I'm anxious to see what they have to say. So we'll check in with you guys as the draft goes on. But we also kind of want to talk about a bit of news that's been going on because there's been some things that have been happening in the few hot minutes. We saw Sebastian Joseph Day get his old number 69.
Nice.
Which he it was the same number that he had with the Rams, but apparently I guess his go-to number is 96. And he wasn't going to rip that away from Braden Fajoko. He knew that number meant a lot to Braden, so he opted to keep the 69. So thank you, Sebastian.
That was cool of him.
For being a cool dude.
Apparently it's like a family tradition thing for Braden, so he was like super cool about it.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. So just good to see these guys now getting fitted for all of their gear. Sebastian Joseph Day and helmet. Come on, baby.
Just seeing guys in football equipment. Even like I remember as a coach, because you have all this stupid like spring ball and 7-on-7 and no one's in any pads. It's like the first time you go to check out equipment and they start putting helmets and pads on, it gets real. It's starting.
It's happening.
It's starting to ramp up. Yeah.
Yeah. And with new names now getting in their equipment and jerseys, that's where it's like, oh, come on, baby. Yes. Give me more.
You know how excited. I mean, the Chargers have the best uniforms and helmets in the NFL.
Yes.
So how these guys put it on, they're probably like, ooh. Like Sebastian, he like his caption on Twitter was just a bunch of fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the best looking helmet in the NFL. It is. Hands down. And your number 69. That's pretty sweet.
That is pretty sweet.
How do you feel about being a fan base? The Jacksonville Jaguars I'm watching right now, they have back-to-back first overall picks. That's embarrassing.
You can blame Urban Meyer for that one. Big time. They could have pulled out a couple more wins and been number 2 at least.
Right, exactly. Well, it's getting close to bringing on our first guest here. Let's take a second, and we'll be right back with our first guest. All right, gang. Well, as I mentioned, we are going to have some special guests, and here is our first one. You know him, you love him. It is Craig from Texas. How you doing, big guy?
Yeah.
I'm good, man. Ready to rock and roll. It is.
Awesome.
It's time. You know what day it is.
That's right. Yeah, we are 2 picks in. Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson off the board. I guess it's kind of a storybook thing for Mr. Hutchinson going from Michigan to Detroit. So good for him, I suppose. But are we surprised at all by those 2 picks, Craig?
So I was a Trayvon Walker fan, but as a mid-round guy, I'm not going to say I'm shocked because it's the Jaguars. So if it were anyone else, maybe, but this is kind of right up their alley. I'm really not surprised by it whatsoever. I mean, seeing it on TV actually happening, it's a little jarring, but the fact that it's the Jaguars, not at all.
Jaguars are giving me Raider vibes right now. Just like, what?
Somebody
I-
had to do it.
I feel like that was like a safe pick, right? You don't want a safe pick at the first overall, but with who they are and what they normally do, it's like let's just take the guy that we know is going to be good, or consistent.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you look at him from an athletic standpoint. You drafted probably the second biggest freak probably in the entire draft. So that's probably not the team. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's the NFL draft. You're like a millionaire now. You're making buttloads of money. That's probably not the squad I would want to play for as somebody who, just coming out of Georgia and having not having a ton of production and expecting to go to the next level and play for a team to really kind of like cultivate your skills and then like make you the guy. That's probably not the best organization for that, but let's, maybe things are better now that he who shall remain nameless is no longer the coach.
That's what I was going to say. Like the idea that this team was so bad last year has so much to do with him. I feel like they're who knows what this team's going to look like this year. And this could be a huge upgrade for them. Who knows?
For sure.
Well, yeah, we're at pick 3 right now. We've still got a ways to go till we get to 17. How are you feeling, Craig, on your pick, the Daxton Hill? Do you still think that that's going to be the guy, or is that just the guy that you want?
Okay, so I've rationalized it. It makes sense to me for a couple reasons.
Sure,
I still feel good about it. I mean, of course, it's also what's in my heart, but all I do is, like I said, follow the breadcrumbs. And Staley says that he wants to arm Derwin, and a guy that can free Derwin up more than any other defensive back in the draft to me is Daxton Hill, because he can literally do everything. Oh crap! Houston took Derek Stingley.
Yeah, I think it's a name that, I mean, like, I'm sure as you watched the episode, we were just kind of like, who is that? But watching your charge it to the game and explaining all the different reasons, I mean, clearly, makes sense to me that would be the pick to go. With the addition of the offensive lineman that we just picked up, Mr. Clapp, and the praise that Pipkins was getting from Mr. Manyweather, do you foresee us going offensive line now in the first round, or do you foresee it being more just a different position?
Staley gets his toys, a little more of that.
Yeah, so I honestly, for a while now, haven't believed.
Oh my God, Stingley just went third overall.
Yeah.
Oh no way!
Ahead of Sauce Gardner.
There goes that pipe dream of him falling to 17. Yeah. Oh shit!
Dang, sorry, Craig, didn't mean to cut you off there.
Sorry,
no,
Craig.
all good. It's super awesome because I know it's family, so this is really cool.
Really?
Yeah, Louisiana kid, a really close relative of mine is buddies with his dad. So yeah, I never really thought they were going to go offensive lineman. I mean, I know that the hype's kind of all been about Penning falling and then maybe even Charles Cross. I think if Charles Cross would have fallen, it's a possibility. But one of the biggest things that they keep saying is that they don't want to feel or seem pigeonholed to any pick. They want to take best player available. Sure. So again, you got Filer, who can move over to right tackle. That's where he started off as at Pittsburgh. So that makes sense. You can always kick him over. And to me, I feel better about a proven commodity like that as opposed to like the second tier of rookies in this draft class. So I think they're going to go with whoever their best player is available on the board if they stay at 17. But I don't think it'll be an offensive tackle unless by some crazy happenstance Charles Cross falls to 17, which I don't think is going to happen. But crazier things have occurred.
Yeah, right. Stingley at 3. I don't know if I saw any mock drafts where Stingley was going at 3. So
that actually started like today. I started seeing crazy stuff about him going to Houston at 3. So now everything that's been rumored for like the last day and a half has literally happened within the first 3 picks. So I guess there's some validity to it. You know, generally you can't pay attention to the smokescreen stuff, but they were pretty dead on today.
Yep.
Well, we'll see if the rest of the first round goes in that direction. But Craig, thank you for popping on and chatting with us, for a little bit. So the pick, is it going to be Daxton Hill? Is that what in your heart of hearts is? I know there's always a difference between what you want and what you think it's going to be.
My heart.
Are you one and the same?
It's pretty much the same. I
Okay,
can't.
all right.
I feel like that's what it's going to be. I'm not just saying it
respect
because I
it,
really
man.
want to. I feel it. Again,
Yeah.
all I'm doing is just reading the tea leaves here, and Staley said what he said, so just going to believe in that. I mean, that could also mean a linebacker.
Right,
Yikes. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I think. I think it's going to be hashtag do it all Dex.
All right. Well, there you go, folks. Go check out Craig on YouTube. Charge it to the game. Follow him on
Definitely.
Twitter. Top Flight TOP_FLYT3. Right? Did I get it right?
And if you're on
That's it.
YouTube, you can
That's
go
it.
down to on the bottom of our page, contributors. You can go find his YouTube channel and go subscribe because he's the man.
100%.
Thank you, fellas.
All right, Craig. Yeah. Go follow Craig on Twitter because I'm sure he's going to be keeping it fire on there as soon as we get to pick 17. So
Me?
I know, right?
Love it.
All right, Craig. Take care, buddy. Love you.
All right, guys.
All
We
right,
love you.
Craig.
Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
A few picks later. All right. Well, we are currently at pick 5. We are seeing nothing but edge rushers and cornerbacks coming off the board. Kayvon Thibodeau is going over to the Giants. So I haven't seen a O-lineman
tackles
get
gone.
picked yet. Yeah,
No, there's a lot of
tackles are
linemen
gone.
left.
So we'll see who continues to fall. But as I said, we have many guests to go to this episode. And next on our list is a guy who is at the draft right now. You sent us a little video, and you might be sending us more throughout the episode. But let's start with this first one. Let's take it over to Mr. Ebo.
Hey guys, so here we are, NFL draft. The sun is right behind us. I'm sitting next to Jim.
Hey!
So, Jim, we're doing a video because the Wi-Fi is not really good. So they just told me just to give you a say hi, let you know what your experience is like.
Amazing so far!
I got my man right here. Oh, check 1, 2, you already know. Evil in the house.
Nice,
What's
nice.
up, hey, yeah. Worldwide, worldwide for live, baby. Out. All right. So right behind me, and I'll give you a look. Is our fans.
Love it.
And here's the stage right there.
Good Lord.
So cool.
So, I'm trying to face this way. Again, it's really bright in here. A lot of fans right now. Guys, say hi.
Hi.
So it's really good. It's loud in here. Really loud. But you can see everywhere happening right here. All right. I'm going to come back later. We'll see you later.
Let's go, James.
Yeah,
Yes.
buddy. That was
Dude,
amazing.
I love the vibes in there, man. Like that was
Yeah.
just like when the band kicks in, just boom, like get it going. Like
I
we're
know.
not feeling that here, watching it on TV. So
Yeah,
congrats,
so cool.
Mr. Ebo.
I don't know what I have to do to actually get to that draft and be in those seats one day. Literally, I would pretty much do anything. Don't ask me what I would do, but it would probably happen if you asked.
On the next
The answer's
Ask
yes.
Bold Fam, you can
Correct.
ask Kevin what he would do to go to the draft. But awesome. Okay, well, as I said, we're on pick 5. Pick 6 is coming in hot. We'll check back in a little bit because we still got a ways to go before pick 17. So we'll be right back. A few picks later. All right, gang. Well, now we've got another special guest, Coach Lago, who is at Draft Fest. Look at that. That is awesome. Stadium full of Charger fans. And I love it. And then who did you say was just coming on?
Herbert just walked on stage. It's the
Oh.
loudest all night.
Awesome. Awesome. How was Snoop Dogg, too, by the way?
He got after it. He didn't have any Chargers gear on, which was a little disappointing, but
That's all right.
So what's
That's
the
okay.
what's the vibe like at the stadium right now? What's the general energy like?
it's fuller than I anticipated it to be. There's a lot of excitement. Obviously, there was some shock there with the early picks. I don't think
Right,
that
yeah.
we anticipated it to be.
MVP,
After that MVP chant.
MVP baby. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
awesome.
Let's go. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
He's just sitting up. He's sitting on stage, uncomfortable with the attention as usual.
Yeah. Just trying to disappear on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go Homer Simpson into the bush. Yep.
I was telling my wife earlier, actually, I'm trying to talk her into a third kid. I got 2 girls, and I was like, if we do have a boy, hey, here's Herbert. That's the prototype. Go get it done, dude.
That's going to happen.
You will it into existence.
Awesome.
No, it's great. There's a lot more people here than I expected. There are some other fans. There's some Raiders shit here.
Who invited them?
Right?
Kick him
Why
out.
would you go? Like, why are you just a bad person? Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
you're going to a Chargers draft fest.
Can somebody tell Carr that his haircut looks like crap? For me?
Oh my God.
We
Believe
just
me.
talked about that. He was
Amen.
an
Yeah.
idiot.
The feeling is mutual.
MVP.
Let's go.
I have an opinion. Derek Carr is faux hawk. He's trying to relive his high school glory days. He went back to his old high school haircut to try to channel some athletic.
He's a real
athleticism.
douche.
Yes.
Brought the cheap mascara with him for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm still hoping for J-Mo. I don't know. I'm hoping for J-Mo. I talked to Matt Money
Yeah?
earlier. I saw him on the way in. He thinks we're going corner, which maybe seems like McDuffie might be there. I don't know. Offensive tackle could be in play now too, obviously. I don't know. Something about J-Mo with Herbert excites the hell out of me personally.
oh, yeah. No, that would be wild to
tackles-
get.
The tackles are starting to go. Evan Neal just went to the Giants at 7.
Yeah, we're watching tackles coming off the board now. Before that, it was just edge rushers and cornerbacks. So no wide receivers have been picked yet. And there
Might be
was
there.
it might be a wide receiver that comes to the Chargers, but
What are you guys hoping for? What's the thought there, boys?
I'm still pulling for that Jordan Davis. I can't help myself. I want that big monster on our team so bad.
yeah, I would be hyped for Jordan Davis. I'd be hyped for J-Mo. We'll see who all falls, but
Come on, Coach. You got to get one in there. I know you don't want to. I've been listening to the
Yeah,
give me something.
It's just still like it's even now like my thoughts are changing as I'm watching this, and it's like now tackles are starting to go, so I don't really know I just don't know who's going to be there. Honestly, in the last couple of hours, the linebacker out of Utah to me has been more and more exciting. Getting a number 1 linebacker to toss in there. I think the Kaiser White loss was bigger than we think, and I think that could be a huge fill for our defense.
What about if Hamilton falls? Is he too similar to Derwin?
Yeah.
What do you
Oh
think?
man, if he falls, that would be insane. Hamilton to 17. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I wish. Here's the hoping.
Smiling on stage is rough now, so everybody's cheering.
all right. Well,
Thanks,
Coach.
Coach. We
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks
you,
for
man.
coming on, buddy, and have a good time. And we'll see you on the other side.
All right, always, boys. I owe you a question. It's been a while. I'll be back.
We look
All right,
forward to
sounds
it,
good,
brother.
buddy.
Look
Can't
forward to
wait.
it.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, love you. Bye.
What's up?
Yeah, love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye.
All right. Well, I guess we gave our coach a potion, and whoa, holy cow!
Hey, Papa
It's
Duggan.
Papa Duggan teleported in. It's
Yep.
Star Trek all over again. Well, how you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing great. My house, my son has to get out whenever I'm needed. So
There you go.
it's doing great, man.
Going
Hey,
in.
I've not gone to a draft before where it really doesn't matter to me. I've never ever had that. Usually we've had such a dramatic need to fill
Yeah.
that it was you were just ready to be angry when they drafted another, wide receiver.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if I can't get the big D tackle, then we just get the best player. Let
God.
Tommy do his ninja
We're
crap.
totally locked in.
Yeah.
We're talking big tackle. You mean Jordan Davis, right?
I know, but I
Right?
think I said that like
That
3 weeks
Kyle?
ago.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't steal your take. How dare you
Yeah,
try and
you
say I
did.
stole your take?
Hey, I just have to go
Come
back to the
on.
tape of our conversation on my phone, and I think I can find
If
it.
you recorded our conversation, not only is that creepy, I'm filing charges.
Oh man. Well, you've been watching the draft so far. We're seeing edge rushers, cornerbacks. We started seeing the top 3 big tackles coming off the board, and now wide receivers are falling. Saints just traded up, which is wild. I don't know.
A lot to go
they gave
grab.
up 3 picks to move up a few spots. So I don't know
So
who
they
they're
bounced
for.
ahead of us. What's on? I like I said, we had too many people on my TV network, so it's gone. I got nothing.
No, here it is. The Saints
We're seeing it right now.
It's
Saints
coming
selection coming in hot.
Chris Olave.
Chris
Olave's
Olave,
gone
wide
Alabama.
receiver.
before
Alabama.
Jameson.
So they traded up for Chris Olave. And again, we're 11 picks in, no quarterbacks off the board at all.
Well,
does that surprise you?
No. There's just not a quarterback that's going to set a tone. And I think that right now everybody's picking a starter. Right, they're taking guys that can start for them immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, you're investing in quarterbacks. You very rarely are going to look. Hey, they're going to be starting for us. And the kid from Liberty is really good, but he's just not played anybody that gives anybody confidence to say you're ready to go.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do well, but he's going to have to definitely sit and play. So I think that everybody's getting starters. And we'll get one. But it's for us, I guess it's more of an inside linebacker. With getting rid of Kazir, I mean that's kind of like the little hole that we have, even with the depth. So, but again, you can get one second, third round as well. So I mean, it's just not a. Hopefully, he'll do his Ninja Tommy thing, and he'll pull somebody out, and and he'll be an immediate impact for us. But offensive line is for me is always where I want to be. I love offensive linemen.
What do you think? What do you think of Pinning? Like people are kind of polarized with him. Kyle wanted to pick him. People gave him a lot of shit on YouTube for wanting to pick him.
Yeah.
Like, what are your thoughts on the Pinning guy? Because he's getting kind of a bad rap right now.
Well, he is, but I mean, here's the thing. I mean, what are you basing those upsets about? I mean, it's not like you're saying, "Hey, let's pick Herbert and then let's pick Darnold," and you're upset over the either or. I mean, the guy's a player,
right?
I mean, the kid's a player. I mean, so will he do well or not? Well, that's up to the coaching staff. He's a starter.
Right.
Yeah.
He can be a starter, and what we have is I listen to the show with all the time. It's what? Yes, we can plug him in. Yeah, he'll get the job done. He's a good. This guy can be a starter. So. If that's what the need is from the standpoint of our head coach and our GM, then pick him. Absolutely. I mean, you can be upset about why are you gonna be upset about it? Who are you gonna get? I'm sure Davis is gone by then.
Yeah.
If he's not, they're gonna take
five picks away. We're at pick 12 right now with the Detroit Lions. For those of you keeping tabs.
I mean, I never get mad over an offensive tackle. You give an offensive tackle, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
Right.
I just am.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it all goes. It really, I don't think anybody mocked the draft that is currently happening right now. If there was, I mean, they have to have a DeLorean, and they just zipped back here just to let us know.
Well, you're usually you're looking for a draft pick to make a difference like this big, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are all going to make your team better by about this big, and so you're really, it's really what you think you need.
Right.
And you're picking them based on that because they're just not that big a spread. The 2 cornerbacks going that early, that's just early to me. They're not. I mean, they're not going to make that kind of impact. You're going to put one of those up against Tyreek Hill and think he's going to stop him head up, man to man. It's not going to happen.
No,
not going to. I don't care what you think. I mean, when you got the players that are out there now that can't do it, a guy out of college, Cincinnati, is not going to do it. He's just not.
Not going to have the sauce.
Yeah, I mean, Samuel did great for us, right?
Yeah,
he did fantastic. But he wasn't. He wasn't. You just go, oh man, he's our first round automatic. He's going to shut down anybody that comes across. He did. He was just played hard. And he just always played hard.
100%.
So
the Chargers are good with that, picking guys that have good work ethic and good guys. So hopefully, in the 5 picks, we'll
I also tell you the truth. I'd love to have the Notre Dame safety too. I'd love to have that
he's
kid.
still on the board right now.
There.
I really would. I'd love to have him, but it's again, we're looking at going if there's those 3 guys we talked about, one of them's bound to be available.
Right.
We got 5 picks left before us. Right.
Yeah, 5 left.
And then where he has to do his magic is in that second, third round again. That's where if we can get a couple guys.
If we get a second round pick, that's the thing. Right now, we currently don't have one, so there could be I just see a trade here. Detroit Lions receive the 12th overall pick and the second round pick, and the Vikings get the 32nd, second, and a third.
Whoa!
So Lions have already had 2 picks, haven't they?
Yeah, they're going for 3 in the first round. Yeah,
third pick.
Holy cow!
In top 12. Wow.
Okay.
So that's all they
thanks.
wanted. Well, they need 8 starters. So I mean,
Yeah.
this is good for
They
them. That's a good
need
move.
help immediately.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need to build their roster super quick because
another second, another
that
third.
coach Dan Campbell, he needs to make some
Yeah.
stuff happen real quick. Keep
Yeah.
that job safe. So go for it.
Yeah,
Go
he
get 'em.
does. We'll see who the pick is. The pick will be coming in shortly. But I mean, if you're a gambling man, there, Papa Duggan, who are you calling it? If you're calling your shot, who is it going to be?
Well, based on everybody's available right now, which I'm praying they are. I would take the D tackle from Georgia.
Georgia, Mr. Davis.
Well, his strength, his ability to get inside and drive. It's been Jamal Williams. The last time we had a dominating defense, Jamal Williams was our nose, and he just blew things up. He drove.
Exactly.
Quarterbacks could not step up. And that's why guys like when Sean Merriman was killing it, and those guys is because they had nowhere to go. They had to stay. They could rush hard from the outside, not have to protect somebody stepping up.
And guess who Sean's pick was as well? For that probably exact reason that you just mentioned.
Yeah, maybe
he had
so.
some Williams flashbacks.
Again, I have no TV in my house because somebody's YouTubing me to death.
You've given out too many passwords.
We're Amish. I grew up Amish. We don't have any television.
Yeah. People, next door neighbor. I just look over the little balcony into the next door neighbor's house.
Got an intricate series of mirrors that let you steal cable.
Yeah. And you guys never even knew it as kids.
There's the pick for the Detroit Lions, Jamison Williams, wide receiver, off the board. So all those people that wanted Jamison Williams, sorry about that. But hey, Jordan Davis is still on the board. So we will see if that happens. Papa Duggan, thanks for taking time to sit down and chat with 2 of the 3. Hopefully Kyle's still.
You got the top 2 on this one, Dad.
Ooh,
I got Yeah, just don't. What are you talking about? I'm in his chair. What are you talking about? This is my favorite spot right now. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, do your little magical wand thing, and I'll get out of here, and I'll let Kyle get back in.
A few picks later. All right, guys. Well, we are at pick 13. Eagles traded up. There's been some wild. Jordan Davis.
No.
Doggone it.
It's okay, Kev.
It is okay. It's okay.
Hey, dude, you knew you weren't going to get him. You knew that. You said you wanted him.
I didn't know that. I thought
you picked him.
I knew I was
how
going
it
to
works.
get him. You guys were being the fucking naysayers.
Kevin,
Kev, it's tradition.
Mock him. He's not on the Chargers.
I'm like telling you, anyways. He's got like a red ribbon across it. I'm over it.
It's red stripe beer. Hooray, beer.
To make
hooray, defensive lineman.
It probably has like a deep meaning, and now you're gonna feel like a real douche when you find out it's like a cancer awareness thing.
It probably is.
Or Georgia. No, it's just a Georgia thing. It's a Georgia thing.
Is it? Okay.
All right. Well, if you live in Georgia and you're listening to this podcast, we apologize.
All apologies. That sucks, but guess what? I'm over it. There's still some great guys left. So
we'll move on,
right?
We've been watching some crazy trades, wide receivers flying off the board. And now we just see Jordan Davis go. There's still some safeties, some cornerbacks, some linebackers still sitting there. And there's still Trevor Penning sitting there for those of you that really want Trevor Penning. So
look,
oh, he just hurt Goodell. He just hit him in the back so hard, he might have just taken his life. That guy
Jordan Davis is now an Eagle, so now we don't like him. That's how you need to flip the switch, Kev.
Done.
He's an Eagle now.
Yeah, not a fan.
Yeah,
not even a little bit.
That's all right.
Did we play them this year? Nope, played them last year. We're fine.
Flip the switch. Flip the switch.
I'm not worried about
we moved on.
He doesn't have the cardio. We're gonna be fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, folks,
dude, like everyone said, he's not a 3-down guy, so he's fine.
We need a 3-down guy. We need somebody that contributes on every down. So, am I right?
That's how you flip the switch. Anyone listening, you just go right to all of the things that people were talking bad about these guys, and that's what you tell yourself now.
And those are fact now. So that's just what it is.
Those are fact. It's just fact now. Yeah,
it's just fact now.
He's overrated.
Facts.
He didn't look fast in that play at all. That clip, he didn't look very fast at all.
Oh,
he didn't just run that guy down from behind. That didn't just happen. I didn't see that.
The switch is flipped now. I'm a hot take. Jordan Davis sucks.
I'm not watching any more of these highlights because I'm getting sad right now. Getting real sad.
All right, gang. Well, hey, Well, we'll see if any other crazy trades happen. It's very possible we still have not seen a quarterback get taken in this draft as of yet. So there could be some other quarterback needy teams out there that might trade up with the Chargers. We'll see.
None of the teams still to pick have quarterback issues right now.
No, we're screwed. Baltimore, Houston.
They have their guy. Houston, they have their
Houston
guy,
and
then Washington. And Washington, I guess, has kind of a bridge guy. They have a bridge guy in Carson Wentz. So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
We'll find out, but we'll be right back after this. A few picks later. And we just saw pick 16 for the Washington
We're on the
Commanders.
clock, boys.
The Commanders took Jahan Dotson. Still no quarterback taken in the first 15 picks of this draft, which is crazy to me.
That was surprising. That is not what
crazy.
was expected at all. Not even one.
There were several people trading up and still not taking
right, trading up for wide receivers.
Usually when you're trading up for a quarterback. They're trading up for wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Wide receivers flying off.
Draft.
Yeah, this has been pretty wild. So Chargers are on the clock.
What do we
think? McDuffie are both still there.
Penning, McDuffie, Craig's Daxton Hill still sitting there. We've got Devin Lloyd, the linebacker from Utah. He's still there. So I have a feeling since Jahan Dotson went, I have a feeling it's going to be McDuffie.
I do too. It feels McDuffie.
DB.
Yeah, it feels like a McDuffie deal.
I'm feeling McDuffie. So we'll see what happens.
Or you could have totally nailed the first pick.
You might have nailed Trevor Penning, dude.
Nailed it.
Or we don't. Oh, the pick is in. Or we have no clue. It's just going to be someone that we did not expect, and just kind of we got to roll the dice and trust
somebody
Tommy
from North
T.
Dakota State University, something like that.
Yeah.
No, hope not.
No.
Oh boy.
Well, we'll see.
I want offensive line. Just give me an offensive line. Oh,
here it is.
Here comes Goodell.
Here it is.
That was quick.
All right. Well, my stream just froze, so you guys tell me.
Oh my God.
That's all right. You tell me.
Zion Johnson.
There it is.
Zion Johnson.
Went with Zion Johnson.
Guard. Boston.
Holy cow.
Hey,
well,
the safe pick. It's a safe pick. Guy's a stud.
Pick.
He's like a rocket scientist. He's gonna fit in well.
Wow.
All right, gang. Zion Johnson.
He looks happy. I like
round
him.
one,
I
pick
like
one.
him. He looks happy.
I don't know how it's not the flashiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You pick a guard, it's not gonna be let's go watch his highlights all night. You pick a guard and you go, that guy's just gotta be solid. But I love the offensive line
really
pick.
Cool. I like
I love the offensive line pick.
Yeah. That's great. And hey, for all those that didn't want us to get Trevor Penning, guess what? Didn't get Trevor Penning. We got Zion Johnson.
Only one sack allowed in 2021.
I love it.
I picked Trevor Penning, and I don't care that we didn't pick him because guess what?
Hey.
No, me neither.
Mock draft don't mean jack crap.
Don't mean jack diddly.
I think
I'm pumped about Zion Johnson.
I
gotta throw a shout out to our guy over
Haglin.
at Guilty as Charged, Mr. Haglin.
Haglin called it, and
he wanted.
It's been his Twitter handle, so congrats, Mr. Haglin.
Congrats
right on that
you, brother.
Glory for as long as you can.
Oh, that looks good.
And
I want that hat. I want that hat.
You want this hat?
Oh,
this hat
you
right
have
here?
it? Oh my!
Of course
God.
I have it. I've been wearing it this whole episode.
I didn't realize. I
dingle.
didn't know what was happening. Dingle.
Awesome.
Wow.
Zion Johnson. Okay.
All right.
I like it, dude.
All right. Good first round, guys.
Here we go.
I'm all for it. Well, we'll see if any other craziness happens, but time to go watch some Zion Johnson tape.
He played tackle, guard, center, guard, tackle.
Wow. Well, he falls into that category of being a multifaceted guy that can play in multiple positions. That's what Staley wants. So guess what? Staley gets
what
Zion Johnson.
Staley wants.
Staley gets.
I love it.
And
man,
great.
It's crazy to think. It's crazy to think that we took the number 2 guard too. Like that kid from Texas A&M already went off the board, and apparently this is who we really wanted, right? It's like to think that we took the 2nd guard in the draft. It's just like that was our guy. I believe that's what it makes me feel like is that was the guy we wanted from the get-go.
Okay.
So good for us, right?
Hey,
Great success.
It's always a great
Alack.
success. I don't care who we pick. It is a great success. So, all right. Well, are we wrapping it up? Or are we?
I think so.
All right. Well,
Preempt
we'll
potentially we move back into the first, but I don't see
We'll
that
come back.
anyway happening 'cause
This did happen a previous year where we had to like jump back on last second. If not,
Oh
we'll
my
definitely
God.
be back
The
on Monday.
Titans just traded AJ Brown to the wow. This is craziness is happening in the draft tonight. This is
Wait, what just happened? What did I miss? What happened?
The Titans just traded AJ Brown to the Eagles.
What?
For a pick.
Wow.
For pick 18.
For the 18th
And
overall
something
pick
else.
and the 3rd round pick.
What are the Eagles doing? This is
The Eagles get AJ Brown.
we have guys. We got a
Eagles got AJ Brown.
They're
Yeah.
getting fancy.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's getting wild up in here. So if anything
It's
crazy
getting wild,
happens,
but not for us. Let's go, Zion.
if anything crazy
Come on,
happens,
Zion,
we'll
you're
come
our guy.
right back. But if not, do
If
we want
not-
to wrap it up?
Let's
Yeah, we
let's
can
wrap
throw
this
some
up
Caleb
and see
in there.
everybody on Monday.
All right, guys. We'll be back. We'll see you guys on for our Tuesday episode. We'll know all of the picks by that point, and we'll know all the guys to be happy and celebrated for. You'll see us on Twitter. I'm sure we'll be tweeting up a storm for all the other guys that we pick up. But until then, don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Zion
Johnson.